Hey guys, it's Stack here and welcome back to a brand new Apex video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you the best way to be using Wraith. Now, she isn't my favourite character, but she is up there as one of the best. She is a meta character in my opinion. She's incredibly powerful. She can get a lot of kills. She is an amazing solo player. So if you're jumping in with randoms and you use her, she is very good. But she's better if you're playing as a squad, as she can be an amazing team player. Now, with Wraith's, one of Wraith's best features is the fact that she has a constant effect on, which is the voices from the void. She'll warn you anytime someone is aiming at you. Whether you call it out to your teammates or not, this can save you in a lot of situations. You could be running into a trap, you could be running into a room and it'll tell you there's traps in there. So she is very effective for dodging these situations that can really get you messed up. And then also the Into the Void. Now this is the L1 ability that she's got. And this is good and bad. This has pros and cons. Now this is very good for if you're at distance. You can get from one cover to another without being shot if you activate it and then run. You also have that slight speed boost, so you can combine it with the Dimensional Rift as well. It is good for getting around corners in buildings and stuff like that when you're getting shot at, but it's not very good when you're running around a corner, because like if you're out in the open, mainly down to the fact that it's really easy to follow. You're a big blue light running across the field, and if people see you, they're all going to be aiming out at you, waiting for you to come out of the void mode. Now this is pretty effective for endgame when the damage from the ring is pretty good in ranked, and in, well, even in the normal mode now, the ring does quite a lot of damage. If you find yourself on a small zone and you can't get yourself like a good position, like there's only one way into the next circle and it's all blocked off, you can use it and combine it with the portal. Drop your portal, run towards the edge, and then as quick as you can, hopefully you don't get knocked by it, but you use the L1, go into the void and try and run through the zone as quick as possible so that you hopefully don't take any damage or take very little, and then you plant your portal on the other side and your teammates have got a safe path round, and then the enemies will think that you're still where you were and you've actually flanked them. So it can be effective like that, but just for the effect that it's just not very good for the fact that people will see you. And also, one thing I don't like, obviously, if you run into a caustic gas and your Pathfinder, you can zipline, pull away. If you're Octane, you can use your jump pad and launch away. I mean, his L1, his boost doesn't actually get you out of it quicker, but the Into the Void still slows you if you get hit by an arc star or anything that'll slow you down like the caustic gas. It will make you still go slow, which is a bit of a shame on that, as I thought it shouldn't really. It should keep you in that damage free, so you should be able to get back to speed and get out of there. But yeah, it's not as effective as most people would expect it to be. Then you've got your ulti, the Dimensional Rift. This is probably the best part of Wraith, as you can get your teammates out of a lot of situations with this. If they're stuck behind cover, I recommend using it where you want to get to first and then make your way to them. That way, if you do it on them and then run away, they're going to know roughly how far you went, because obviously they'll see the portal open. Whereas if you use it away from them, then run to your teammates, activate it, they're not going to really know how far you went. They're not going to really know roughly. They're not going to be able to work out where you went after, like, round the corner or wherever. It's going to be a lot harder for them to figure it out. And it's also going to stop them from pushing through it. If you want them to push and go through it, if you've set a trap room or something, then yeah, by all means, let them see you place that portal, and even let them knock you, because once you're downed, you can still go through it. If you crawl through a portal, I know I've done it before where I've chased someone through. Luckily, I've not gone into a trap room, but yeah, if you knock someone and then, oh, he's crawled through the portal, I want to get the finish, you're going to follow him through, and all of a sudden, if you're in a room full of caustic traps and Watson traps like we've done in one of our previous videos, you're not getting out of that, you are dead. Now there is a long cooldown on the L1 ability, that into the Rift. It is 20 seconds, and I feel like that is a bit long, but then again, there is a glitch at the moment where people can keep spamming it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because it's too easy. I'm sure you'll find a video if you really wanted to do it. It's a trash way to win the game, and it's just terrible. Like they will just repeatedly jump in and out, and you've got like a quarter of a second to shoot her in between her finishing it and then going back into it. And I've been in the end game situation where we're in the final circle, the really small one, and there's a Wraith just running around us. We cannot hit her. We've got caustic traps set up everywhere. We've got Watson's fences set up everywhere. We can't damage her because she keeps coming out of it and then going straight back into it, so we can't shoot her. It's really frustrating, and it's a cheese way to try and win. It's basically cheating. But again, if you do it, you're most likely going to get reported. I know we reported him, and we actually killed her in the end. Now, some of the pros with Wraith, obviously, she's got high mobility. I know I think all the characters actually run the same speed, but if you use Caustic or Gibraltar, they feel slow, whereas Wraith feels very quick. And then also, if you combine that with the L1 move, she does run quicker, so she is a lot easier at flanking people. So there is that. And also, she is a very good defensive character just due to a passive and a tactical, being able to call out and then also place the portals to help your team out. Then also the ultimate, I would consider it as a game changer. Basically, if you're in that situation where an opponent, they think they've got you cornered and you can alter your way out, get through the zone and position it around them, you can get quite an easy flank on them. They're never going to see it coming, which does kind of make it a very positive in my eyes. Now, as for the cons, the being noticed, the call out, the voices from the void, it's not always the best, as most of the time, by the time someone's aiming at you, they're also shooting at you. It's only really going to protect you from snipers. I think they're going to be taking the time trying to pick off that shot, whereas people up close, if they see you or they fair like assault rifle distance, they're already going to be spraying at you, so it doesn't really help you out in that situation. Obviously, the void, you can be tracked while running through it, so if you don't position out of it, if you don't get a good spot at the end of it, you're going to be dead most of the time, like you saw in the end of that first game. I used that thinking I could get to cover. I ended up behind a little tree and 3 people are shooting at me. There's nothing I can do. And then obviously the ulti, it is pretty easy thing to master, but it's just learning when's the best and where's the best place to put it, as sometimes you can come out of it and you're facing the wrong way. I've had that a few times. And then also enemies can use it, and even though you can hear it when there's a lot of explosions and stuff, it can catch you off guard when they go through it, so it can trip you up like that. But yeah, so that's basically the best of Wraith. And I mean, she does look like a cool character. I've not got the knife thing that you can get from her from the Apex boxes. I've not bought any points on this game to unlock skins or anything, not like I did on Fortnite. And yeah, the only skin I've got for this Wraith is the one from the season 1, which I think everyone's got, which is a legendary. But other than that, I do really like this character. She's really fun to use. She's very good for getting high kills. I mean, if you wanted high kills consistently, I would recommend Wraith, Lifeline, Pathfinder and Octane, as they're pretty hard to hit, and you can solo people, maybe not so much with Lifeline because you're going to struggle escaping and stuff. But yeah, they're all very good at flanking people, getting around the side, picking off 1 or 2 so you can get a full squad by yourself. The absolute only downside to using Wraith, if you're like me, you're not going to have a problem with it because I use a lot of characters. I don't just stick to one character. But there are people out there that have got 7,000 to 8,000 kills with one character, and it's because that's all they use. Now there is a downside, and this is what I'm on about. Wraith is a very popular character. Normally, when we have a random or 2 randoms, they always go Wraith or Pathfinder, so it can be frustrating when you're wanting to use this character. It's the only one you're good with, and someone's going to steal it. So make sure you at least have a backup character, and if you love Wraith, then I guarantee you're going to like Pathfinder once you get used to him, and Octane once you can master his flanking with the speed boost and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope it helps you out. I hope it makes you choose this character, at least give her a try, and I hope it helps you out when actually trying to get some of them wins. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe as well. I will be posting more Apex Legends videos soon. But for now, I'm out.